Every enterprise competes in an industry, and every industry has unique dynamics that lead it to being a source of great profitability or condemn its participants to a daily struggle to survive. As capitalists, we seek competitive strategies that drive us towards solid, sustained financial returns and away from the edge of bankruptcy. Harvard professor Michael Porter says, quote, "The essence of formulating competitive strategy is relating a company to its environment, and industry structure has a strong influence in determining the competitive rules of the game as well as the strategies available to the firm." It is in that spirit that Porter developed his 5 Forces tool to help understand industry structure. Armed with that perspective, a business can develop a strategy to best defend itself against competitive forces or conceive a strategy to influence those forces in its favor. This approach was first articulated in Porter's landmark 1980 book, Competitive Strategy: Techniques for Analyzing Industries and Competitors. It has been written about, debated, and extended countless times since, but the basics have never changed, and that is what I'll cover here. Porter identifies 5 competitive forces that together determine the intensity of industry competition and thus profitability. Those forces are the threat of new entrants, the threat of substitute products or services, the bargaining power of buyers, the bargaining power of suppliers, and the rivalry among current competitors. Doing a Porter's 5 Forces analysis means considering each of these forces independently and looking under the surface to understand the causes of each. That knowledge can then be used to understand the strengths and the weaknesses of any company within the industry and highlight the areas where the right strategy will have the greatest reward. The next video will go into more depth on each of these forces.